Hello, everyone. I'm just going to give everybody a chance to get started to join. As you're coming in, I want to welcome you to our Bridge to a Brighter Future webinar today. My name is Lisa Hilton. I'm from Tampa, Florida, and our AEI headquarters are here in a beautiful part of Tampa on Channelside Drive. And I would like to share today a specific program, but right now I'm just waiting for everyone to be able to join. This is a new webinar system that we're using today through Zoom that I haven't used quite yet. So this is going to be our practice session today. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you so that you can see our presentation. And I want to make sure all of our bells and whistles are working today. And if they are not, please let me know if they're not working and just raise your hand and I will go ahead and respond. So I see we've got people joining now. They're all jumping into the channel. And first thing I'm going to do is try to share my screen so that you can see it. I hope you can, and I'm going to minimize these controls a little bit better. So today, this is a live webinar. I will make this recording available to you very soon. But just so you know, I've been in education my entire life. A little bit about me, not my entire life, but my entire adult life. And when I was a young student studying to be a teacher, I ended up going into the mission field. And my job in that mission field was to teach English to people who did not have English as their first language. And then from there, I started to find out so much more about the international space. And then over the years, I became I did become a teacher, and I started off working in the inner cities, working with underserved populations. And as a teacher, I became what in America is called a national board certified teacher, which is teachers who are able to be certified throughout the nation, and you have to meet that criteria to show that you are an expert in the field. And the reason I did that is I just knew that I always wanted to be in the space of growth and development, always making sure that I was challenging myself. And I always took on jobs that were some of the most difficult jobs in the world. I was often the minority in a lot of populations that were very underserved in the inner cities. I found myself often in populations where I was the only Caucasian. And sometimes I would be internationally, I obviously was the only American several times, but in America, I was often not in the traditional, let's say I was not in the traditional education spaces. I was in the more challenging environments. And so I ended up growing so much through that experience. And one of the things that over my journey, I became a teacher and then an educational leader and started working in private education in order to find a way to really serve people through education instead of being part of a system with, a lot of control bureaucratic measures that sort of miss the point about education. And so American Education International sort of is this stage of my journey as the educational leader and the CEO of AEI, American Education International. This is the culmination of all the experiences that I've ever had. And so right now, today, we're doing a webinar where I would like to share with you what we're doing from Tampa, Florida, or really from Florida, USA, to serve international students who have the desire to get an American high school diploma as a means to come to the USA for higher education and potentially careers. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And I hope that you realize that this is not just for kids who are in high school. This opportunity is being offered to students who are all the way up, or young men and women who are all the way up to age 25. Many of you are in your countries, and particularly in the country of India, you might get locked out of opportunities for higher education and career if you don't meet that certain window for your age. And one of the beautiful things about the USA is higher education, you can be 90 years old and be in higher education. Anybody. Because age is just a number, and as long as you're committed to growth and development, you are able to pursue different mechanisms for education throughout your life. And so one of the things that we know is that higher education serves a purpose to help you bridge that career. But how do you do it? How do you choose the right pathway? I'm going to share one pathway with you that we've developed. And at the end, I want you to know, just stay with me throughout this, because at the end, everyone who's here is going to get a special gift, and it is an incredible gift. So I am going to go ahead and I noticed that a lot of you all are having a hard time. There's some people having a hard time joining. So that's okay. I will send you the recording. You'll receive this after we finish. And I appreciate you so much and your patience for those of you who are having technology problems. But you'll notice that AEI has a program just for you called the Accelerated Diploma. It's an accelerated high school diploma. And families are loving this because you will be getting a diploma from your local school where you live, and then you'll get an additional diploma from America, and you can do it in 1 year. And what this diploma does is, and the process of working with AEI as a student, you will be guaranteed admission into Florida higher education. And those of you who are with us from Latin America, you also will be getting in-state tuition benefits. Those of you from other countries, India and other countries in the eastern part of the world, we will be working on merit-based scholarships for you. And we will provide the expert support. This is an example of one of our cohorts. You'll notice the college admissions expert that we work with one of our colleges online. You'll see me there, one of our managing directors in India, and several of our students that just came in this last cohort. And 100% of them have gotten into American universities. They've all been issued their visas to come to the USA, and they are beginning to study this fall in different Florida universities. And I'll tell you a little bit more about why Florida later. This is an example of what the courses might look like when you are taking the American Accelerated Diploma Program. The rule to get an American high school diploma is that all of your other courses would transfer from your local school. You would get that diploma, and then you would get an additional diploma from AEI from Florida, USA, which makes you an American student. Okay, so that helps you bridge a lot of gaps. The very first course you're going to take, you see here on the left, it's called Career Research and Decision-Making Skills. This is extremely important because you need to know a lot about yourself. What does your personality tend to lean towards? What are your interests? What are your passions? And then you will discover the American education system, all of the different types of courses and degrees that you can obtain in order to help you achieve that particular career. So with that being said, that's the very first course you'll begin, along with, if you are not proficient in English, well, everyone will take English acquisition. You will take, this is so important, even those of us who speak English as a first language need it. So that is one of the courses that you will take, always improving your communication skills and English acquisition. Another that you'll take is English literature. And this is very, very important. And the method that we will use is called Socratic Seminar, and you will absolutely love it. It's the Socratic method. And we use classical education content, which is aligned with the focus of international education and the beginnings of the best of the world, what we know. And the other courses, one is called College Preparatory Math. So whatever level of math you come in on, we're gonna see where your starting place is, and we're gonna take you from that place all the way up to the advanced math, because you will be taking a college admission exam that will help you to obtain merit scholarships based on that score and based on your grade point average that you get with AEI. You will be able to get more scholarships in different colleges. So that's the reason you will do that. The other is American history. You will take that. It's amazing. You will love it. You will also take US civics, which is all about the government, US government. So those are the main courses you will take, but there may be others. It could be a couple more that you need to take based on what focus you're going into in your career. Some of our students in the most recent cohort, they took additional honors courses because of the colleges that they wanted to get into and the degrees that they wanted to obtain. Some wanted to get into the engineering field, some wanted to get into computer science. So with that, they took an additional computer science course. So I say all that to say that just keep in mind it's a minimum of 25% of the courses. So that's why we say 6, because for the standard diploma, there are 24 credits, and each course you get a credit for. Now, some people will take honors courses and therefore be able to utilize those to help you get a higher grade point average. Those of you who are already in a country where you go to school in your up to grade 11 and then you have a gap year, this is an amazing opportunity for you to enroll in the American Accelerated Diploma Program with AEI as an American student, so that you can get your diploma on your gap year. This is a perfect time for you. But we'll talk about a lot of the questions and how you might be able to do that. We have a lot of student success stories. We have 100% of our students that have gone through the Accelerated Diploma Program. They have been able to, they've all received college admissions. Okay, everyone has gotten into college, and everyone has had comprehensive support in obtaining their student visas to come to the USA, all the way up through the master's programs. So this particular program we're talking about today is for those who are going to be coming to America or who want the option of coming to America to get a bachelor's degree at a university or college in the USA. But we also have programs for those who have a bachelor's and want to come here to get their master's degree. But today we're talking about strictly the accelerated diploma program. And we call it accelerated because you can do it in a year, okay? Less than a year, actually. This is one of our recent students that just graduated, and he will be going to the University of West Florida. And he said, this is Harsh Patel. And he says, before joining the AEI dual diploma program, I was uncertain about my future and the opportunities available to me. The program not only provided me with an American high school diploma alongside my local one, but also opened doors I never thought possible. I am now enrolled in American University, and he is going to the University of West Florida, and he is in the medical program there, the nursing, BN nursing program. So we're looking for great things from him. Another student, Nahir, he is saying that I am proud to say that I have been accepted into my dream university in the US, and I am well prepared to take on the challenges ahead. AEI's dual diploma program has been a transformative experience to pursue my goals. Thank you, AEI, for believing in me and providing me with the platform to achieve my dreams. So exciting. Artav Patel, he also is in a recent cohort that just went through the accelerated diploma program. And he says through AEI, I had access to a wealth of resources and incredible mentorship. The personalized guidance and academic support I received were instrumental in helping me excel in my studies. The program's flexible structure allowed me to balance my local curriculum with American courses seamlessly. So, Artav was in a 5-day program where he took classes every evening, Indian Standard Time, and it began at 8 p.m. and they were 90-minute classes. So he did an amazing job. We have another testimonial, Shadab Hardwala. From the very beginning, the AEI team believed in my potential and guided me through every step of the application process. They helped me identify scholarship opportunities and provided invaluable advice on how to present my achievements and aspirations effectively. Now, one of the things about Shadab that I remember is he received multiple admissions, and the big problem that he had was on deciding which university to go in. And so what we ended up doing is looking at all the scholarship opportunities he was offered, multiple universities. Everyone received multiple college admission offers. And what we began to do is compare the scholarship offers and then go through a period of time once they received the admission offers from the different universities, then analyze which ones were fitting their future goals and look at the scholarships. And so Shadab is going to be going to an honors college called New College, and later he plans to get his master's degree in Florida Poly. He will have 2 degrees from there, computer science and another major. I forgot what the second major is, and his goal is that he's going to go into some type of engineering, aerodynamics engineering or something like that. So I just literally lost my train of thought on that. One of our focuses that I would like to share with you right now is the way that we think about education and what we do, what our purpose is, how we operate, our mission. And this is leading forth towards the good, the true, and the beautiful. So every part of your education journey as a student, and those people that we have online that are parents and teachers, This is what we need to be teaching our students. Things leading forth towards the good, the true, and the beautiful. And allowing that to guide our education framework. And that is what we do at AEI. So there's an important announcement that I'd like to share with you, is that our next cohort is going to begin in August. It's actually the very first day of classes are August 5th. And those people who are in that cohort, you will be coming to the university. Whoops, we got to go backwards. You'll be coming to the university in fall of 2025. So you will be starting your classes. There'll be 90 minutes a day for 5 days a week. And they will be in your depending on what time zone you're in, they will be your 8 p.m. in the evening, because most students that we have are already in school during the day. You are joining AEI to get a second diploma. You're graduating from your local school, and then you're coming to AEI so you can get an American high school diploma. And from that, we will guide you through the process so that you will be able to obtain scholarships, the best scholarships and opportunities, and help you totally comprehensively. And we will begin that process of enrolling into college almost immediately as we start working through your coursework and your programs. So some frequently asked questions is, how often do you attend coaching sessions? So everybody has a coach. Yes, coaching sessions are regular, but I would say the coaching sessions increase as you get closer to the time that you are admitted into college. So when you first start out, your coaching sessions are going to be about once every 2 weeks. Maybe initially it might be once a month, and they might be group coaching at first with a cohort. And then as you get closer to your program, your coaching will increase so that we can make sure that we are dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's for your admission to college, for your preparation of coming to the USA. And there are a lot of things you need to know about that. And so you think of it as your parents being here ready for you to come and taking care of your, making sure you're successful while you're here. So all of the coaching sessions are very, very important, and they're going to be different based on the individual. So they will increase as you get closer throughout your year. So how much time do you dedicate to live classes? Live classes are 5 days a week, and they are going to be 90 minutes usually. Some might be a little bit longer, and some might be a little bit shorter. And I see people raising their hands. So let me stop share and see what we've got here. Okay, our honors degree of 3 years recognized in the USA. Yes, the honors degrees, an honors degree in the USA is, you're an honor student based on the coursework that you take and the level and the GPA that you're able to obtain within that coursework. So that's what we do. And then we have another question here by Zaid. He is asking, what if we are past grade 12? Great question. Anybody 25 years or younger that is wanting to come to the USA for a bachelor's program, you want to enroll in a higher education institution, and then this program is good for you, okay? Because it doesn't matter what your age is, all right? So that way you can still get into college in the USA. So this would be in place of you going to college in your home country. You would be coming to college in the USA after you finish your diploma, okay, after you finish your program, accelerated diploma program. So good questions. Okay, now let me present again from here. All right, so the next question was, how much independent time do you spend? Okay, so for the math classes, you're gonna spend, I would say, one lesson a day. I would say you need to spend probably 45 minutes. Let's just say this, all your classes, for every 90-minute class you have, you probably need to study at least 90 minutes. Now, keep in mind, you will have different coursework that you have to do with your different classes, but you won't take all those classes at the same time. Okay, you'll have a class on Monday, and then you'll have independent work for that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But we will be working with you to help you succeed in those classes. So there's going to be independent work specifically in your English language acquisition, in your literature, and in your math college preparatory curriculum, because those are the areas that you will need a good score on your college admission test that we're going to provide for you. Okay. And the reason you want a good score on that and you want to spend that time studying is, and you'll also have tutoring sessions, right, to help you with that in your independent time. The reason for that is the scholarships are tied to your academic achievement. So you're going to get into college no matter what in the USA by being a graduate with AEI. But what we want to do is to help you get the best scholarships and to help prepare you with good college admission scores and a good high GPA, okay? Because those are the things that are going to help you get the best scholarships. So how much is the tuition? So if you are from India, your tuition is $7,500. But I want you to stay with me because you're going to get a special gift and offer today about that. And will you get a visa? Yes, you will get a visa. Okay, we will help you. For frequently asked questions, there's a process. And so as part of your program, you will enroll as a student. You will be studying courses, and throughout that time, we will be preparing you for the college admission. And then whatever college you go to, that you get admitted to, and you decide that you're going to go to that college is going to offer you, is going to issue you a welcome and an I-20 form explaining what your program is going to be. And then from there, we will take that and start helping you go through the whole visa process. And it's very extensive. And so that's all part of your tuition. All of this is comprehensive, everything that you need all the way to come to the USA for college. So it's your tuition, but it's also everything that you need in order to get your F1 visa issued all the way till you get into school here in the USA. And so how does the college admission process work? I pretty much already said that, but let me just shorten it a little bit. While you're studying, we will be doing applications with you. You will not pay anything for all these applications. Normally, you have to go through the process and you have to pay for every single application that you submit. You will not pay anything, okay? You can apply to as many colleges as you want, and you will not pay one penny, okay? This is part of your program here with AEI. And then throughout that process, when you get into your classes and you get into the career research and decision making, and you get into your coaching program, you will learn everything about college admissions, and we will be helping you every step of the way, okay? How can you enroll in the next cohort? That's my favorite question for you. Okay, so as I said, the tuition is $7,500 for the year, okay? And if you are enrolling by July 22nd, if you are from the eastern part of the world, if you're from India and you are enrolling, you are going to get $1,500 off. We have a special gift for those of you who have reached out to us early on. And so we're offering this gift to you, and you will begin your program so that you can come to the university in the USA this time next year. So by this time next year, you will have had your visa, and you will be planning by the end of July to come to the university of your choice after we go through all the programs. So you're from Indian IST time, 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. each evening, Monday through Friday, is when your classes will be. Okay, so that's the special offer and gift. The other thing everybody's going to get today is you're going to get a gift that gives step by step the book for how this all happens, the everything you need to know about the college admission process, about the American education system, English, the origins, and everything that you need to succeed. So we call this Bridge to a Brighter Future. As you know, that's our tagline. And please visit our website. You'll be able to get this on our website. I'll send this to you in the email that you booked the webinar with. And but there's a special gift that those of you who are on here today, you will be getting along with this book. So stand by and wait for that. It's going to be free if you have a Kindle Unlimited, you'll be able to get it on Amazon, which is going to be very nice. So how can you enroll? Well, I'm going to put the enrollment form in the for you, and you will see the link for the next cohort, what it looks like. This is what the enrollment form looks like. So you'll see this is for the 2024-25 year. And you'll see that you're going to put your email here, your full name of your parent if you're under age 18. Okay. If you're not under age 18, you don't have to worry about it, but put it there just in case, because that helps when we start the college admission process, because we do need to put your parents' name down. Your full name, if you are somebody like many of our students where you have four names in your name, put it all down, okay? As if it were on your passport. Put it down exactly as your passport is, okay? If you don't have a passport, we're going to have to help you get a passport right from day one, okay? Then you put the name you wish to be called, okay? You're going to put it there. You're going to put your birthday. Now, the right standard to fill out your birthday is you put the month first, then the day, and then the year. In some countries, they put the day first, but remember, it's the month first, okay? This is very, very important because this is going to be used to create your ID and everything like that. Then you're going to put your phone number, WhatsApp number for outside the USA, your country, your city, your state, and then you're going to say, what is the name of the program you're enrolling in? If you are going to get this program finished in 1 year, then you are in the accelerated American high school diploma. If it is going to take you 2 years, if you are in grade 9 or 10, or let's say 10 or 11, then you are going to put the dual diploma. So 9th, 10th, and 11th graders are going to put the dual diploma, unless you're Latin American and you only go to the 11th grade, then you're going to complete it in 1 year. And then any of our younger students that would like to enroll to prepare for this, there's an opportunity for you if you are ages 10 to 13 to be in the preparatory program. And that is preparing you for this American high school diploma program. And then I'd like for you to share, what are your academic goals in the next 2 years? That's going to be very important. There's enough room. Think about what it is. Be very specific based on what you know right now. But don't worry if you don't put everything down at this time, because you're going to be able to go on a process of discovery through your journey in the career research and decision-making class that you're going to take. And so that answer might change after you learn more about the opportunities, because in America, there's 1,800 degrees you can get at least in the bachelor's program. And then in the master's, those of you, then you might continue with your master's. So the next cohort, if you're ready to get started, you're going to select cohort beginning August 5th. And that's where you're going to start. And then the other cohorts will be later on. And then put in here how you got connected with us, whether it be through social media or whether it be one of the managing directors from there. So let me go back to the end of our presentation now, if I could. And I see some more questions popping up. Let's see here. Okay. Did I get to the end of that? Enroll now? Yeah. Okay. Looks like we have somebody who has a question here. Okay. How do you enroll? Okay. So you're going to get a link for the enrollment, and that form that I just showed you is going to be how you enroll. So one of the things I do want to show you really quickly is how can you find out more about the programs? Well, one of the major ways the best way is obviously to visit our website. So the website is American Education International, and this is it here. And you can see that, you can also put in AEI K-12 and then it'll pop up. And you'll see that this here will connect you with that form when you click on it, okay? It'll connect you with the enrollment, with the application there. And also, let me go back to the website again for you. You'll see here that when you scroll down, just learn as much about AEI as you can. And then when you come down, you'll notice that there's a link here for international students. You'll click that link, and the programs are described here, okay? You'll click that international student link, and that'll take you to the international student page. And here is where you can learn so much more about what we talked about today. So first, you're going to apply, enroll in a cohort. You're going to apply first to see if you qualify, okay? Then you're going to start participating in classes. If you are in the cohort, that'll be about 180 days for the school year. And it's really 5 days a week, but some students are in a 4-day-a-week program. And then we will begin also engaging in the college admission process, which is where you will have all these things and then eventually receive an F1 student visa to be able to go to the university you choose. That's what they'll do. And then you'll notice a little bit more about the programs here for international students. There's a few videos for you. And so thank you again for joining us. I'm Dr. Lisa Helton from American Education International, and we are building a bridge to a brighter future.